care. Hold on. Y'all ever save something and you can't find it? Oh man. Okay, we're just gonna do a whole blank design. Alright, let's get this started. Hey! Morning, everybody. Oh, I am slouching in my chair today. Brings! Thank you for the 26 months. Oh my god, that's 2 years and 2 months? Oh, 2-2. Let's go. How is everything going on in our 51st state? How are y'all doing over there? Copper! Thanks for the 9 months. Thank you for the baby. Much appreciated. I suppose your name. Ah, it's good, Toasty. It's all good, Toasty. Louisa, how are you doing? I feel like I'm missing a whole bunch of folks. Care? What? I think I said hi to Care. Marie and her youngest granddaughter. How y'all doing today? Anxuna! You're very welcome. Mama Cat! Alright. It's been a busy week. I think it's been a busy week for everybody. I don't think we missed anything, right? There's no big announcement, and then there were no government effects on said announcement. For anybody in the 51st state, I wouldn't mind coming visiting you in exchange for you getting the said new release for a cheaper price. I'll sneak it back through the border somehow. Okay, those that don't know. Those that don't know. Hold on. What is Japan's tariff percentage? I want to know. 24%. Hold on. We're going to do the math out right now. Because I think the majority of us, where's the calculator, are going to be buying the bundle Switch, right? Which we'll talk about the price in a second. It's $500 times. Hold on. We're going to do the math out on this. Last thing. It was my daughter's birthday. Hey! Oh, double birthday. Let's go. I feel exploited. Just working out some emotions. How are you? Ah, man. I haven't seen you in... Oh, you're talking to... How you been, Nixuna? Not math class again. Hold on. We're going to figure out what the cost of the actual Switch is for everyone in here that is American. So $500, right? If you get the $500 deal, that's 0.24. So the new Switch is going to have an additional $120 price tag. And then, hold on. What is America federal tax on sales? Don't forget, we also have that. No. There is a tax somewhere. Usually gets passed down to us. So, so that's the 120, and then you have the 500 plus sales tax, which is roughly like, I'm from Connecticut, so most states are about 6. Let's go 6%. So that means 30 plus the 120 plus the 500. That's roughly what we'll be paying for it. Roughly. In good old America. For the new Switch. Maybe I can go to Mexico to buy one. So, I don't even think people in the government knows how extensive the tariff is going to work. In the sense of, obviously, if you live near Canada or you live near Mexico, it might be cheaper to go buy from there. Now, are the border folks going to do their due diligence with checking everything and tariffing things coming in that's purchased through tourism, quote unquote? Last week was work for... Oh, I'm sorry, Xuna. Here in Toronto, they are asking for a Switch to $629 without the game. What's the game? Oh my god. Oh yeah, I forgot you have a different currency over there. Louisa, thank you for lurking. This isn't the point drunk, but I won't go. This isn't the. Listen, Copper. There are so many issues going on. There are way too many issues going on with this week. I don't think a lot of people are Brings, to be fully honest. I'll start saving for it when they come out with the Animal Crossing. I think the people that are going to get it right away are, one, the scalpers. Two, streamers that are not well off, but well off enough to actually be able to afford it. Put it that way. I think those are the two markets that are going to try to get it right away, no matter the price and no matter the tariffs. I can probably afford that. I got a bunch of... Hey, Toasty, save that money. I'm not surprised that they hold pre-orders back, but if they do increase the price, it'll kill Switch 2 sales for the whole generation in the United States. They can't really do it. It has been since that's been announced. Yeah, that's gonna... Ooh. I am trying to look at the bright side of things. I am genuinely trying to look at the bright side of things as much as I can and say maybe the Orange Man will lift the tariffs before the release, and we won't. Oh, why is my Switch 1 not working? Why is the Switch 1 not working? And things will go back to normal. Brings. I'm trying to stay in a positive light right now. Using the Joy-Cons as mouse, I think it's gonna break the Joy-Cons. Plus the kids using the... Oh, man. Listen. That is just a Switch. Not to mention the extra games, not to mention extra accessories, and the extra Joy-Cons as to quote care when the kids break them. Twilight! Scalpers are not getting it in the UK. I managed to get 3 on pre-order here, but I'm only buying 1, so it's easy to place 3. See, the original plan I had in my head, was to get 2. 1 for me and 1 for a giveaway. But with tariffs, I don't think that's a possibility. Because I was going to do, for those that were around with Animal Crossing back in the Crunchy Island days, there was a Mario event where he partnered with me, Wilbo, and Thingy to create a Mario race. And I was thinking we could do something smaller scale for the Switch 2. For those that, you know, want to participate and try to get it as a giveaway. If it's in my budget, we'll try to go for that again. I don't know how realistic it is based on their tariffs. We'll see how that goes. And then also, do I have to... How do the person receive the gift now? If you win to Switch 2 and you're outside America, right? Do you actually have to then pay additional fees? There are so many government questions I don't understand and I have questions about right now. I'll get one if we get a new Animal Crossing game. Not just a bit new, more content, a new game. I'm trying to stay positive. It's a brand spanking new game. By the time you buy the... Honestly, I think on average, the average Nintendo player are going to spend about $800 to $900 per Switch console. New games, accessories, online memberships, you can't forget that. And a few other things with like accidental breakage, wires. I haven't seen buying options in our country yet. I think it's just a pre-order, if anything else, right now. I have to pay fees for anything that comes out. Oh, man. If you're purchasing from outside the US, your territory, you may have to pay those import. Oh. I'm not just buying much of anything. I haven't for a few. That's the Copper. That's you and a lot of folks right now. Because I think across the board, everyone's very worried about money. So someone paid $100 to send a box and I had to pay $50. Oh my God. Oh, let's not forget that Nintendo's rumored to be increasing the NSO price at some point. And now with Game Chat, I can't see. What's NSO? Hold on. What is NSO? Nurse Services Organization? NSO Group. Cyber Intelligence for Global... Oh! There's so much NSO stuff. I was like, hold on. Oh, Nintendo... of course they will be. Of course they will be. Oh, man. I might turn this whole rant into a video. My job isn't stable, so I've been building up more for a cash cushion. Yeah. Things are gonna get expensive. That's all I'm gonna say. And sadly, it's gonna be expensive for the whole entire planet. The whole entire planet. We're gonna have some kind of expense. Speaking of expense, what we're doing today is reformatting the island. Because we are gonna try to do a fundraiser to help out someone in the community. Specifically one of the mods for Nikki. That's been going on with a lot of stuff, and we're gonna revamp the Lost Isles. And I think I have an idea. But what honestly terrifies me right now is, as much as I love helping everybody out, is right now raising money is gonna be one of the hardest things to do, especially with the state of everything right now. Oh, you remind me, I have to put my family membership on the do not auto renew option. I just got the Julian. I got it for. So I know a lot of people are canceling memberships because I've been talking to a few people, including other streamers, just been canceling the memberships because of money reasons. Whew. And for those that are streamers, I'm not sure if you looked at your memberships lately, but I've noticed mine, and I talked to a few others that have seen at least like a 40% drop in memberships, channel memberships, because of money reasons. Yeah, this is not a good sign. Not for only just the streamers, but like the economy itself. And we only are getting the new Switch 2 games, and the rest are remake. Really, yeah. The only okay, let's real talk. I haven't seen the trailer. I haven't actually seen the Switch 2 announcement or anything, but I've seen images of the new Mario Kart. Is it that big of a difference from what the Mario Kart we currently have? To be fully honest, Mario Kart is the same old game since it came out way back in the day. You pick a kart, your character, you ride around, you try to get power-ups or some coins, and you throw stuff at each other to try to get to first place. Is that really worth the extra money that's gonna cost for a Switch 2 console? Like the big streamers, I'm sure they're gonna get it so they can, write off on taxes and stream it. But like realistically, is that enough of an incentive to get to the console on day one, knowing you are going to get a revised Switch 2 at one point? And I'm pretty confident, and I think the majority of us are confident, that there's going to be special edition Switches. Animal Crossing. So if you get the Switch 2, are you then going to get the Switch 2 AC edition or Switch 2 Zelda edition, So I don't think there are people that are going to run to get Switch 2 and probably will get sold out pretty quickly, but I don't think it's going to sell out as fast as people are expecting it to. That's something I wonder, is how much to ship stuff in and out of the country. Momcat, we about to find out, because I don't even think the government knows. I'll catch up with chat in a second. There is a rumor going on right now with evidence that apparently, those that don't know what's going on, we're going to touch base on politics just a tiny bit. Trump, tariffs. There is a rumor. Where is that the thing at? This thing, the thing he holds up. There's a rumor of people trying to figure out how this was calculated. And I'm emphasizing this is a rumor, that this was generated by ChatGPT. Because someone plugged in questions and ChatGPT spat out the exact same numbers, including the 2 random islands that are uninhabited in Australia. He's taxing the penguins, and I think it all came from ChatGPT. That was the rumor. Hey, Classy Cozy Crystal Gamer, how you doing? Classy Crystal, are you gonna be getting the Switch too? Because we're doing the math out. I think, Classy, you're an American, right? I think I did the rough math out with the tariffs for Japan and taxes. I think we're gonna be paying roughly, with the Mario Kart bundle, about $650 and change. 650 and change. Well, I think that was the rumor that the numbers were generated by ChatGPT or some kind of AI bot. All right, hold on. Let me catch up with chat real quick here. Hold on. I read that comment. And Suna said I was gonna get one as soon, but the price of those games in combo with being able to play the current Switch games. So yeah. Oh, hold on. Give us a new game, not the old ones. Care, I feel the same way. I hope it's just not remakes. I'm keeping the Switch online, but I don't need family. I'm using my husband's version of AC, and to mail something from my other island, I needed family. I switched also from family because I did get the family. Now I'm just one online, just so I can, for the purpose of getting to Danny's island. Mario Kart is Mario Rings, yes. They have been planning and working on it so long in 2 new games, I can't understand it. I'm gonna assume R&D and Nintendo is a little different than other gaming companies. Oh, but my dream address, I forgot about that. People want it updated. I wonder what's gonna happen with the dream addresses once the new game comes out. Genuinely, I wonder what's gonna happen. Uh-oh. Chat just disappeared on me. Hold on, y'all. 1 second. Mama Cat says, I feel bad. I had to cancel a few memberships and only have a few. I couldn't do them. Yeah, listen, Mama Cat. I think we are all in the same boat. I think genuinely we all are in the same boat. This Switch 2 is special for my account. I can say how he just used a roulette. I haven't bought a membership in many years. I support in other ways. Yes, views, likes, ad views, much appreciated. Probably not. Okay, so Classy, we're all on the same page. Okay, so I want to explain why we're charging tariffs on penguins. I don't think their pockets are that deep. Twilight. You know what I think it is? Actually, I can't even make up a stupid reason why we're charging tariffs on penguins. Do you think I can play a 15-year-old? There's a musical I want to try out for next year as one of my local community theaters. Oh, yeah, Classic. I was confused when you say 15-year-old for a second. But yes. Oh, definitely. Yeah, me too, but not so far. I've been mostly remakes for not... Yeah. The character is supposed to be around 15. Yeah. Listen, I don't use makeup, but I've seen the power of makeup. Classy. With makeup, you can make yourself look like a 5-year-old all the way to a 90-year-old. But yes, 15-year-old, Classy, you got this. We got the Asian youth in us. We can look young forever. It's the aging one that's the other side. I mean, I did play a 16-year-old 2 years ago in the music. You got the voice and you got the looks. You got this. Just shock them with confidence. And then what we're going to be doing, for those that are coming in, we're doing a little fundraiser. Date TBD. But I am organizing stuff. Hold on. We'll get rid of this guy for a second. I am trying to get the flyers to get streamers interested. The voice, are you using my voice sounds young? Yeah. Have you... Classy, when was the last time you worked around somebody young? I'm going to say this right now. Back in my day when I was young, everyone looked young. Nowadays, this generation of kids, they look old. They look like the millennials look younger than the new generation. I don't know how to explain it. Maybe it's just my neck of the wood. I work with elderly. Oh, that's a whole other rant I can go into nursing homes because my dad was in one. I know you probably do excellent care, Classy, but oh man, no, we're not gonna get to that rant. It's gonna be a happy Saturday. So what we're gonna do is do a mini fundraiser, and we had evolutions of the fundraisers throughout the years. I work in a fund department right now, not nursing. Oh, the fund up. Okay, listen, that works. And I hope you're not saying that sarcastically. Because sometimes people say fund department, it's like finances or something like that. Activities. Oh, okay. See, you would have loved me. I volunteered for my dad's nursing home all the time to do fun stuff. Wait, Ink Student says, Scare Bear, stop it. I know why they do it, but I don't need to be milked, and I have a bell around my neck to be their cash. What is that about? Tour game, you have to pay it like, oh my god. Oh man. So this is roughly, I'm still trying to ignore the grammar. Ignore the grammar. This was me at 2 in the morning trying to figure this out. With lack of sleep. I was like, all right, spread the word, participate role. So if anyone wants to participate, you don't have to be a competitor. We need 6 competitors. We need commentators. We need a judge. We need someone to track donations because it's through GoFundMe. So it doesn't give alerts on the screen. So that person has to go around and like alert streamers. We have a spy for me, not for other streamers, for me. And then I'm going to ask, if Mike isn't free, definitely need somebody to be the banker for Deal or No Deal. Because the way the game's going to work is you're going to have lost race with different donations. I tried switching up this time, do something a little different, because in the past, the donations were X donation, you can, this said stream like Twilight can go get a shovel, right? But I want everyone to actually have tools this time, so we're going to try play around with that. And then the fun part, I actually want to give some prizes back to the streamers participating and the people in their chat. So depending on how you place on the lost race, everyone's going to play Deal or No Deal. Let me know your thoughts on this one. Everyone's going to play Deal or No Deal. But then if you get the gold case, right? If you get the gold case and you're in first place, you get all 3 items. If you're in second, you get 2 out of 3. And then the last place, you still get a prize. If you pull off the 99k bells, you get to pick one of them. So the prize essentially is 5 gifted channel memberships, or a random viewer from your chat can win a merch. They have to be 18 or older though. Let me move my head. They have to be 18 or older with a $40 cap. And or Discord Nitro. I gotta figure out the equivalency of like what's the same number. I think those are some decent prizes to give out to the community. That's quick and easy. And then I changed up a few things. Nintendo, you need a tutorial on how to set start on the console. That's gonna cost you. But all the Gen Z people are taking over the community theaters in my area, so it makes me feel so old. I think for me, it hit me how old I was when I started to fail to understand the slang that everyone's using. I'm just getting used to crashing out. I'm just getting used to bet. I'm just getting used to skibbity. But I know once I get used to that, there's going to be a whole wave of new slang that's just going to go right over my head. You just have to give me a streaming date so I can set on my... Yes! Brinks, you're the best. Yay, banker games. I can take my bank humor out of my eyes. And then... in the past, I think this would be fun, right? So when you play Deal or No Deal, there are prizes. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 to actually win a prize. 8, for an easy punishment. And then really, if you have bad luck, you have 5 chances of bad luck. Where for your next stream, you either could choose one: wear a costume, impersonate a fake character or celebrity, or just an easy out for those that don't want to do this, because I don't want to force people to do anything. Just give a compliment to everybody in their chat at that moment. Louisa, there was a 13-year age gap between me and this guy that was playing the opposite my lead, but we weren't bothered by it because we were both hey, as long as you stay professional. So this is what I was thinking for the donations. Nothing major that would be game changing. Everyone can bring the tools. I was going to put the items here so you can actually see the stuff. And then the different donation for different amounts. So $5, no moving for 30 seconds. Flat, easy. Zoom on in for 5 minutes. Just force people to zoom in on the game. I think you can play, right? Hold on, let me verify this before we turn this into a thing. You can interact with stuff, I think, right? Hold on, let me verify before we actually make it a $10 dodo that breaks the whole game. Because I think the way it's supposed to work is you open up your camera or the game crashes. Oh, it's resetting for the day. Could you imagine this is how Animal Crossing, the new game, starts? When everyone's on the New Horizons and the game just shuts off and says, hey, to continue the game, buy the Switch 2 and get to the next console. I mean, get to the next game. What I am afraid of, that's realistically most likely going to happen with the Switch 2, they may take away the island stuff. Don't give them my depending on the time frame. If the Animal Crossing game is coming out soon, it might just be an extension of the game more than anything else. Because when the AC staff was taken off Nintendo, they were more likely put onto the next games, like the Pokemon, the Zelda, the Mario stuff, right? So nobody was truly working on AC. If anything, after their big release of the 2.0 update, maybe 3 or 4 folks were left behind to develop the next game, just like ideas of what to implement, right? And I want to say realistically, probably, I want to give it like maybe 6 months ago. Realistically, 6 months ago, they were probably just given the full specs of the Switch 2, and they were just starting development of the new game. But why more Pokemon? How many Pokemon are there? I think what happens with Pokemon is it's their cash cow. Unfortunately, oh wait, I'm supposed to do the camera. Pokemon and Mario are their biggest. How do you do the handheld camera mode? Oh wait, can you back up? Oh, okay, hold on. If they were to play like this, hold on. If they were to play like that, hold on, we might have to zoom on in for 30 seconds so they can move. So it's they can move, but they can't do anything. So we're gonna change this to zoom in for 30 seconds. For 30. Yeah, everyone should understand sec for 30. Moves disappointment. So realistically, to be honest, what's gonna happen is either A, they didn't have enough time, and they might just take away like the terraforming if it's an island format, but they'll keep the interior decorations. What's more, my wishful thinking is a whole bunch of stuff, but more realistically, what's most likely going to happen is where we're probably returning to the city, or we're returning to the countryside of some form, and we can build up a city or countryside with maybe some kind of modified terraforming with a focus on online gameplay. That's what I'm hoping, is there's a focus on online gameplay to draw people back into paying for Nintendo Online, especially if they up the cost for Nintendo Online membership. Just for an area for us to somehow interact with each other. It won't, my hopeful thinking that's probably not going to happen, is some kind of like joint countryside or city for people to interact with. So you have your own area and you have one for the city. I don't know if Nintendo server is going to be able to handle that. But some kind of revamped version of Dream addresses that is changeable, if that makes sense. Like if you update your island or city or whatever it is, you upload it to the cloud, people that go in there in the future then can update it and change it themselves for the next visitor. That's what I'm hoping is the big, hoorah. Wait, what did Twilight say? Can we also talk about how the Pokemon game actually looks like it was an N64 game? Those buildings look more fake than fake. Wait, was that part of the... Okay, I haven't seen the announcement. Was that Twilight, were you talking about a Pokemon game that was announced during the thing? Because all I know was something about Kirby and something, well, Mario Kart, and then the new Switch 2s, you don't have to slide them in, you just clip them in or something like that, and the price. Pokemon ZA, that was shown off in the Switch 2. Oh, I haven't seen it. I actually haven't seen it at all. Pokemon ZA. The buildings were basically flat in the same car. The same car was repeated multiple times in the background. Oh no. Nintendo gonna give me to play Civilization on PC. Oh no. It's just a repeat of models. Yeah, I can see it. Oh, that's the other thing we didn't factor in about the price. The memory card. Do we need a different size memory card for said game since everything is pretty much digital at this point? I don't think anybody's gonna... An extra $10 for a physical copy that's not even a physical copy. I hope nobody buys the physical copy. Because there's no point in buying the physical copy when you still need the digital thing, in my opinion. Naru, what's going on? How you doing? I also want to play Elden Ring, but also on PC. Might buy that on Steam. I don't know what Elden Ring is. That physical copy is... That physical copy give me Temu vibes. Toasty, thank you for the lurk. Brittany, are you getting Switch 2? We've just been pretty much venting about the Switch 2, the cost and everything. Brittany, I think you're from my neck of the woods. We did rough math out. The Switch 2 with tariffs is about $650-ish. And 650-ish. Not to mention any accessories or anything. So I think on average, people are going to spend about $800 to $900 per game system. You thought you do too. Your Brittany is to my left, and then you are to the north of me, one state over. Brings is to the beyond north of me. Naru is across the ocean, if I remember correctly. Angsuna, without doxing Angsuna, I think Angsuna is either the south or the west side. Sproutsy is all the way on the other side of the planet. I think Australia. I'm forgetting where everyone is right now. Remember my times. Oh, I like you start specific. Oh, Hawaii. I'm sorry. I wonder if it's like ebooks. If Nintendo decides to not have it in their sales catalog anymore, you used to have the game. I think you have to download it and keep it on your console, which is the other thing. Do you actually have ownership, true ownership of it? I think what Nintendo should do, if they're going this route, just have a blanket fee. Just a one-time monthly fee of like $25 that includes online memberships and streaming games. If we cannot own the games, you should offer us a monthly deal. You can either buy the game, quote unquote buy, or give us a monthly fee, a monthly deal to just stream whatever Nintendo game there is to play. Because clearly we can't own it. I don't even know if it's south or west. I don't know. I don't know my directions that well. I'm way to the west of you. Michigan? You're east of us. Wait. Asuna, you're east of us, sir. Maine? Or Rhode Island? Wait, are you from Rhode Island? Are you going to PAX East? I know left and right and up and down. Asuna, I think your west is left. Right? I'm upstate New York. Oh, Brittany! Wait. Belgium. That's in New York, right? Oh, so Angsuna and Brittany, you're in the same state. Let's go. Angsuna is in Europe. Oh. Listen. I know a lot of stuff in my head. Countries is not my strong suit. Countries is definitely not my strong suit. Trung, are you going to okay. I want to. Issue is money. Issue is money. And I think, honestly, what I'm debating on right now is I am waiting. I'm going to give it a month to see how the global economy reacts to tariffs, because I need to do budgeting. Because those that don't know, I had a car repair for the new car I bought of $3,000, and I did want to get the Switch, 2 of them, so I can give one away. And then that plus the 300 for tariffs for 2 Switches, plus the accessories of at least 200. Plus the mailing costs, probably $50. It's, and then I don't know. I want to go to PAX. Hold on, let me Google something. That so I don't dox myself. Where's PAX at? It's somewhere in Massachusetts. Can I get to PAX by train? My location. Hold on. I put my location all the way in Cali. Hold on. I need to put in my zip code. Boston. Okay. Can I get from... I'm going to put my city, Connecticut, to Boston, Mass. By train. Let's see. Yes, you can travel... All right, cheapest is it's a 2-hour train ride. All right, for $121. So that's 200. Oh man, that's like $500. That's like $500. To and from PAX and the PAX tickets, not to mention food. Oh man, bus might be cheaper. Anybody want a carpool? Anybody want a carpool with a complete stranger from the internet that you've never met? I promise I'm not a creep. Oh man, the money costs. I posted a Pokemon Arceus short before going to bed, and it's almost at 7. Oh, Copper. If you don't mind me asking, can you DM me? Congrats, by the way. Can you DM me how much money you made from the shorts for Pokemon in 7K views? I'm really curious. I'm trying to do the math out with how much it actually costs to run a channel and how much money you actually truly make. But congrats on the 7K. That's amazing. I just want to get the new Pokemon from Toasty. Gift! How are you doing? Boston Convention Center. I'm getting my first ever passport this month. Hey, let's go! Wait, Sooner, are you coming over? You don't need do you need a passport now to travel in the States? Public transportation in Boston is fabulous. Oh, that's good to know. That's good to know. The hotels are what? Honestly, if I did the PAX, I think it will be like a one-day thing. So I have to spend money on hotels, like in and then out. Gift, how you doing? We are trying to figure out our finances right now. From getting the Switch 2 to tariffs to taxes to everything's too freaking expensive now. Even before the tariffs, the Switch 2 was expensive. No, I'm going to the UK. I need cheap books. Oh. In Boston, they have trains all over. Stay by a train and take it into Boston. I gotta do the math out and see if I can afford this. Because the PAX is what? May, right? So I have time. Don't give them any ideas. Louisa, listen, 103 is a lot of people. Imagine staying on stage talking to 103 people. I'm enjoying the AC-inch book, so it's all good. Hey, let's go. I'm glad you're enjoying the book. I mean, I want to go to the UK. I don't know how much taxes I have to pay at the end of this month. But I'm prepared to get a 3. Oh man. Are you doing it? I don't know yet, Gift. I genuinely don't know yet because of our current leader and how much everything's going to go up in pricing. May 8th to 11th. I'll be there the 9th and the 10th. Wait, when is May 10th? When is that? 2025. What day is that? May 10th. It's a Saturday. Okay. If I do go, it probably would be a Saturday. Happy to have, yeah. So Brittany's gonna be there from 9th. Wait, from 9th and 10th, these 2 days. Katana Crossing said she will be there, I think, in the weekend. I'm assuming everyone's gonna be there on that Saturday. I'm assuming on that Saturday, everyone's gonna be there. How much are PAX tickets? PAX East ticket cost. Because I do want to meet you all. I genuinely do want to meet you all. Oh boy, how much is this? That's half the Switch price. Koro! Wait, are you going? Wait, is anybody come from New York that can pick me up for a one-day trip? Hold on. This be expensive. 4-day badge. Oh man. Wait, Brings, are you coming? Brings, are you coming to the PAX East? No? Alright. Wait, who? Nara, are you coming? Luisa? Toasty? Because Cora's coming, Brittany's coming. And Suna, I forgot where you're from again. I forgot you're coming. Cleo! Are you coming to PAX East? Cleo, how was your stream with Pat yesterday, by the way? I was watching, kind of, but I was also lurking. Why does he PAX? I'm not coming. Please eat something good for me, though. Oh, man. Do I have the money for this? Do I have the money for this? Oh. Suna, I don't know. It's some kind of gaming thingy. Cleo, are you taking the train? Or are you driving? Or are you flying? Cleo, I don't know. God, man. If I could go in time, I would not have worked at a college. Listen, I don't want to be a multi-billionaire. I have never had dreams of being like a guy that owns like 50 houses and a whole bunch of cars. But I wish I had the money for stuff like this. Oh man, but the money. The money. Strong, you better. Oh man. Flying tickets are cheap. Wait, hold on. Cost to fly from. This is the closest airport to me. New Haven, Connecticut. To. Hold on, let's see. New Haven, Connecticut to Boston. MA. Kayak. Because New Haven's the closest airport. If not, I am looking at JFK. JFK's far. Oh my. Cleo, you take what you said back. Cleo, you take what you said back. This is the closest airport to me. Hold on. Hold on. I'm missing chat. Oh, Brittany said go Saturday. You're closer. Maybe it's cheaper. Maybe. Cleo said maybe. Kuro said, I have no choice but to fly unless I want to swim. I was gonna say, Kuro, you can just hop onto one of those big giant boats that ship stuff here. Canada, Boston would be 300 without taxes. Sure, no way I'd be going. Brings, how is yours roughly the same price as me? Hold on, map of. I need to show you all something. Map of East Coast. Ah, dang nabbit. Can I not zoom in? This is Boston. This is my airport. Freaking Clio's flying from over yonder over in this area. And this is like a $60 ticket. Bro, this to that. It's 300? Oh, man. New Haven does not go direct to Boston to stop 12 hours? No! Is that why? Oh. I don't... Twilight, I got a response for you. I thought about it. To be fully honest, I'm hesitant because of my luck with freaking cars. Even though this one is reliable, I am very hesitant to do the drive. That is honestly why. It's just my bad luck. What is it? I'm gonna have to pause this and put you on the TV. Oh, okay. Hey, Layla. Okay, maybe hit the Amtrak. 12 hours for a few days, that's brutal. I wouldn't even be a few days. It would just be a one-day event. It's a one-day event. No way is this happening with this price. $350 by train for me. By train? The 26 hours. You could try BDL. What's BDL? 100 by bus. Nah, count me out. My Monopoly money would be destroyed. Wrap Trongy in the Canadian bubble. Wait, check Amtrak? Alright, hold on. Let me pull it up on the side here. Sorry, y'all. I know we're gonna do Animal Crossing in a bit, but wait, we need to figure out if this is even feasible. Hold on, my trip. It's not working? Hold on. Trip plan. That's all stations. Hold on, we have Google. Wait. I'm just gonna type this in real quick. I'm gonna type in my road. And it says to Boston, right? To Boston. MA. And we are doing okay. I don't think I have my okay. 100. It's a 3-hour journey for 100. But driving, then bus is probably cheapest since you are so close. Bradley Airport by Hartford. I doubt they've how much. Let's see. Hartford. Connecticut. Hartford. Is Hartford not in here? There we go. Hartford. Cost $250 to travel. Sprouts. 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 Sprouty sprout. Sprouty sprouts. Cleo, we're about to hop onto the same flight. I'm just gonna be there keeping your seat warm for you. Jen, they're trying to get me to go to PAX. I don't have this kind of money to go to PAX. Jen, are you going to PAX? Spirit and then JetBlue through and Changi is a short flight. That will work. Bear, what's 25 bucks? I'll go for $25. Jen is like, no. Wait, Jen, are you getting the Switch too? The cheap airlines are half the price. Okay, I never flown Spirit, but I've heard stuff about Spirit. And this is also a lot too. Oh my god. Hold on. Cheapest flight ticket from New Haven. That's the nearest one. New Haven CT to Boston MA. Where is MYR? What's MYR? Hold on. I took JetBlue to Nevada. It was okay for a short flight. Yeah, there aren't great buses short flights though. Not until the new Animal Crossing come out. I don't play console enough to make it worthwhile without that. Yep. Spirit, you actually get what you pay for. I would like to pay for a working plane, please. Hold on. Let's do New Haven. New Haven, Connecticut. All right. Let's go to Boston, MA. Is that how you spell MA? It doesn't go to Boston. Anywhere, miss? Oh, this sucks. This sucks. Spirit, you pay for exactly that. A one ticket to become a spirit yourself. That's. I'm terrified for airplanes, and the idea of flying Spirit is not a good thing in my head. You might as well hitch a ride with someone else's personal plane to Boston at these prices. Just take the bus. I don't want to drive. If Cleo drives, I'll go. Still no. Jen canceling my plane tickets right now. Around how far is that drive? Let's see how far of a drive it is. To Boston, MA drive. That is a whopping 2.5 hour drive. Wow. Yeah, I'm not driving that. I'm not driving that. You don't want to do how do you rent a limo? Sprouts, you know how much that would be? Could do a day stay bunked with me and then bust the next day. That's not bad. Whopping 2 hours. Carl. Okay, I need y'all to. I am spoiled. I am spoiled when it comes to one thing. This is my 1% in my life compared to most Americans. My commute from my house to my job is 10 minutes. If I was to look for another form of work, I could do 20 minutes of commute tops. This is where I'm very, very spoiled. I know a 2.5 hour drive isn't that bad for most folks, but for me, that's a long time. Yes, I did whip out on a 2.5 hour drive, Jen. Miss Januki. Probably less than a plane. I know, but still. Don't drive it. Let the bus drive you. I do 4 to 6 hours No. How? Oh my god. Because it's so close, no planes can go in between. People in Connecticut would drive to Boston to get on a plane. That's so true. So spoiled. Listen, let me be spoiled with my driving. Spoiled for sure. Like by the time I get to my job, that's when my car's engine fully warms up. That's how short of a drive it is. By the time the gauge thingy in the car gets to the middle area, pop, I arrive at work. You are a luxury man. 10 minutes. I'm 3 hours a day on the road for. Oh my god. I've driven further to get on the plane to go somewhere. This isn't driving to work though. This is driving to an event. I know, but I don't want to put the miles on the car. Same 10 minutes going to work. I'm not. I say, Mama Cat. See, this is why we're best friends. Forget everybody else in chat. Me and Mama Cat for life. Oh man, some guy is flying around in a personal drone flying car in China. You can get that as a group and share it. Literally what I'm doing for PAX. Oh, man, Cleo knows driving to something fun is completely different experience from driving to work. I know, but still. Wait, what's Pat doing? Nintendo's going, right? Does Nintendo want to carpool? I'm sure there's someone in Northeast driving by you to get there. Why do you hate the $25 bus? Wait, there's a $25 bus? New Haven, CT to Boston, MA bus. There's a bus. I don't want to share this. Do not share map. We are going. One adult. Oh. And you complain about the 2 point. Listen. If as long as I am not driving, I can sleep. Sienna! How is mommy life? How are you doing? Everyone is trying to get me to go to this thing called PAX East. But it'd be expensive. Look at the prices. In this economy? Sienna, are you going to PAX East? If Sienna goes, I'll go. But Sienna just has to fly into my state, and then we can travel together. I just need a buddy. Hold on. I need to tell you all how bad I am. Northeast America map. I need to tell you how bad I am with directions, alright? I live in this state here. One time, when I was 16 years old, and I needed to pick up my friend from JFK. Those that don't know JFK is the biggest airport in New York. I didn't know how to get to New York. Everyone just told me get on I-95. Just keep going straight and you will see signs for JFK. You know where I ended up? Over here. I went the complete opposite direction. Yes, just bike there. If you don't mind traveling with a fussy baby, I don't care. I just want a travel buddy. That was a sucker bet. Sienna has a little one to consider. Oh man, it's terrible driving out there. That's a true adventure, to be honest. It's all right. $25. Hold on, that's one way though. Oh, is that direct only? Oh, wait, what does direct only mean? Or is this like one way? So this is round trip? Not round trip? Round trip? Not round trip? No stops is oh. I feel like I need to stream this so I don't get lost. You all are just gonna watch me for 2.5 hours sleeping in the bus to make sure I get to the place on time. Babies in cars can be scary, but other people's babies are always easier to handle than your own. Really? Okay. I don't think you'll find anything cheaper. No, I probably won't. Wait, Sienna, are you gonna be investing in the Switchy 2 for $650 something after tariffs? Actually, can I? Oh, that included tax. Oh, wait, no, y'all don't see it. On the side, it says 24, but if I hit my head, The actual price is only 20 bucks. Oh, you get to select your seat. Oh, you can do travel neighbor free. Plane tickets too expensive, but that switch too. Listen, it's called priorities, Cleo. It's priorities. No, I don't need a bag. What does this even mean? Offset your CO2 emissions? Balance your trip's carbon emissions by funding carbon emissions are calculated at 37.1 Gs. I have no idea what that's for. PAX is going to be so fun. And you meet a bunch of... I know, but still. Pay money, pretend you can feel better about the environment. Oh. Thanks, Rousey. Hold on, where do I even go? You might be able to fly switch to. Oh man. Okay, so gently applying gas, then gas and brake at every stop. Okay, so that's 25 bucks. What's this? Bring your own computer? Why would I bring a computer for? Saturday only. Why do I feel like I'm gonna get lost? I feel like the second I get into Boston, I'm gonna get lost. When's the last day I can buy PAX tickets? When's the last day I can get PAX tickets? Please note, once a badge type is sold out, it will not be available at the show. Oh boy. We will come find you. The whole entire community. Old streets, yeah, they go every direction. They can sell out. They can sell. Oh man, stop being nice to me. Is it different places every year? Oh, is it different places every year? The Saturday ones. Oh man, I mean it. I can't picture that, Sienna. Let me see my calendar. What am I doing that day? When is this again? This is May 10th, right? Okay, what time does it start? Hold on. Saturday. Ooh. This should have been a PAX stream. What time does PAX East start or open on Saturday? You know, May 10th. Get a Saturday ticket, take a bus, stay with Cleo, and you can hang out before and after, even without tickets. Oh, really? I'm sure there won't be one in Connecticut. Copper, I was hoping for it. Wait, do you have another bed over there, Cleo? If not, I'll do the floor. Here's some more breakdown of the PAX East schedule. 10 o'clock a.m. midnight. Oh, so 10. And this is 2.5 hours. I need to leave early then. And Saturdays from 10 to midnight? You can stream standing outside PAX on Friday/Sunday talking to people about what they saw inside. Oh, true. Yeah. If I could, I'd go to PAX if it meant I could meet Kay. Oh, is Kay coming? Kay Daisy? And Marie, how are you doing? Wait, Marie, are you coming? Pat's doing a panel there at 11 on Saturday. Oh! Here, so what you do is actually jump into the Mario pipe. Low-key. I wish we could. have to go. No worries, Sosi. Thank you for coming by. Um, so those that come in late, just a FYI, we are doing a loss race soon to help fundraise for Nikki's mod. Event to be determined. But I still would like to do an event. Maybe for a Switch 2 giveaway. Maybe. I don't know yet. But I need to figure this out. I don't know if she'll be there. I'm too broke to even pay to go. I know, Marie. Every single cent counts right now. Okay. So here's the bad part about my life. I rely on my wife heavily for travels. So I'll be by myself doing this. All right. So all I have to do is buy the Saturday ticket, buy the bus ticket. No, I'm assuming it'll come in my email, right? Then I just have to figure out where the pickup is. Oh, I'm guessing this is the pickup then, right? Is this the pickup area? Is this the pickup area? And then imagine you are giving away pack tickets. Can you? Can I even? I have to ask. I have to ask Brittany and Sienna. Oh man, my throat. I have to ask. Wait. Wait. People need to go meet Trong at the bus to keep them safe. I just meant it's easier when you are thinking about giveaways versus up. Yeah. Wait, how do you give? How do you even? No, serious question. How do you give these away? If that was like a prize. Proceed to checkout. Can you gift to somebody? Contact name, address. Oh, is that how? I would just have to get the person's information. Type in their name. And then their email address. Would you like to be considered for the Omegathon? What the heck is an Omegathon? Communication preference. Pick up on site. I just meant it's easier when... I mean, we could do that as a giveaway. But it'll definitely not be a 4-day thing. It'll be one of these things. All right, let me figure this out, what my schedule actually looks like. So next Saturday, FYI, no stream. I am working at the university on next Saturday. If there's stream, it's gonna be late in the day. But the 19th, I'm gonna see when is a good time to stream the event. But there will definitely be a stream on the 19th. And okay, I'll try to figure out how to make it work. I hope you can go. Okay, I do want to go now. Get the money. How much does it cost for? Hold on. Average meal cost in Boston. I'm definitely in Boston, Mass. $18 a meal. Okay, so it's about the same as Sarah State. Because I heard Boston is actually really expensive. That's why I'm asking. For 2 mid-range meals, bring your own food, cheapest option. Oh, hold on. Where is this on the map? Where are we on the map? Oh, that looks pretty. Oh, you don't have to, Brittany. I just wanted to get my budget. Oh my god, this looks big. What is this? Audio visual display. No, hold on. I think I clicked the wrong button. Wait, so Brittany's coming. Cleo's coming. Sienna is gonna be there in spirit with her baby. Same thing with Marie. Did we get... Wait, is Kay coming? Sword, Katana Crossing's coming. Coral's coming. What Was Sproutsy coming? Or is that Angsuna? I forgot. Somebody's coming from overseas, right? I do want to meet folks. Okay, we'll make this work somehow. Wait, y'all are all going? I want to go for... Oh, wait, Sienna! I think I'm going only on Saturday if I do go. It's like a strong yes right now. I could... Wait, Sienna, if you do go, I'll help with babysitting. Okay. Yeah. Cleo, I'll hit you up. Everyone's so far. Oh, I forgot you're on the other side of the country. Bye, Naru. I'm gonna take it off stream so I can actually work on the island for the event and get it planned with Nikki. Okay, I gotta do some research on this. And brings. If I'm going, you're going. Brings. Please go. Yes. Please. Pretty please. Please. Listen. That Canadian USD is a scam. Listen, you are about to go to USD soon, Brings. Welcome. Everyone, welcome to 51st state of America. Brings, you just need an ID and you can just fly on down. You're part of the country now. Wish I could get a tattoo from you while you were there, Cora. Oh yeah. I forgot. Yeah, Cora does tattoos. Wait, how's Pat getting there? Because I think Nintendo is roughly in my area. Wait, how's Pat getting there? All right, time to DM some folks. Everyone, thank you for whatever crazy stream this was. I will catch you all in 2 weeks. Yeah, 2 weeks. And thank you for everyone for coming by. Hold on, before we leave, can we get... I'm going to try one. Can we get Jen or Sienna or Bear even a membership? Just one. Let's end it on a good note. Let's get it on a good note. Hey, what's the Sproutsy? That still works. I'm not risking any under the radar work in the States right now. It would be so understandable. Understandable. All right, y'all. I'll catch y'all in 2 weeks. Thank you for coming by, everybody. Have a good one. I'm gonna figure out how to get this to work. See y'all at PAX. Bye. I'm trying to get a work visa for next year because this year is pretty much just this is an impossible year. All right, hearts with my horrible VTuber hands. Bye, everybody.